Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is TrueNut, and welcome back to Fallout 4 No Guns on a very grim day indeed. Last time, well, we did some crafting related to some medicinal work, and then we headed on and found Kellogg and killed him. Rather easily, because his pathing is a little bit predictable, and if you can just lay some mines behind him, he pretty much goes down without you never mind firing a shot, without you even taking a swing at him either. He is very easy to take down if you just do that. And today, well, one little bit of business I want to take care of here, which is I picked up one little item off camera, I believe actually, in kind of Fort Hagen that I want to very quickly show off. That's very important. In fact, it's something that's returning from my previous playthrough. In fact, I used this in my first playthrough, but I'm going to do it much better this time. Military fatigues. Love this thing. So this is basically one of those under things that I can wear. So I can kind of put this on, but I'd still be allowed to wear a chest piece, both arms and both legs. It slips underneath everything. Now right now it only gives me damage resistance of 5, but it gives me a very good bonus of agility to +2, which I think is one of the best in the game. Though I guess you could argue that like the baseball outfits, I believe that's +1 strength, +1 agility. I'd need to double check. Yes, indeed, a quick trip to and from Diamond City has confirmed what I believed, and indeed I've made a different decision therefore. So the baseball uniform, as I suspected, gives you strength 1, agility 1. So I prefer that a little bit more because I'd rather have a little bit more power. If I'm going to be kind of losing Grognak, if I was taking that off, I'd like to at least have strength up by 1. I think Grognak is strength +2 and a further bit of damage. So I don't want to lose that much damage by changing out of it. So right now, I'm going to increase that to 65 and start carrying that around with me as an alternative. So there we are. We now have a ballistic weave rank 3 of the armoured baseball uniform. Perfect. And you can see there that I can put that on, but otherwise keep all of my other gear on. So if I do that, I suddenly look like this. Oh, good. That's good. I quite like that. The armoured baseball uniform, the armoured hat, but together with all the other pieces. That looks pretty good. Especially with a Rockville Slugger. All of a sudden, yeah, using a baseball bat with great big circular blades on the end looks slowly very much more appropriate than it did. Perfect. And if I do that, my damage resistance jumps up to 211, together with 197 energy resistance. So you're pretty damn tanky when you've got that on. Though I am happy with just 156 and 147. That's pretty damn good anyway, to be honest. Anyway, beautiful. With that kind of confirmed, now you just know that I'm carrying that around with me because that's a pretty good alternative to Grognak if I were to need to. Though it is worth noting, as I say, that right now, for example, the Rockville Slugger is doing 150 damage with kind of Grognaks on. But if I were to change over to the armoured baseball uniform quickly, and I go back here, that drops to 128. So it's a really major decrease in damage output, but a pretty major increase in damage resistance. But for the most part, I'll stick to being a glass cannon. Now, the first thing I've got to do today that's nice and easy is I just need to go and quickly see Nick Valentine to basically wrap up reunions and get the XP dump from it. So I'm just going to quickly go and do that. In fact, I'm trying to remember what the next logical step is after that point. I can't actually remember. Let's find out. Oh yes, of course, it'll be taking the brain bit I found over to Good Neighbour. Of course it is. There we are, another 295 XP for reunions being formally completed. Lovely. And Dangerous Mine starts, though. If I can just... Yeah, we are. Got myself unstuck from that... got myself unstuck from a chair. Perfect. But I'm in no rush to go to Dangerous Mines. Instead, I'm more interested in this Brotherhood quest that's shown up, where I need to investigate the Brotherhood of Steel airship, and I've no idea how we bloody do that. Do we actually need to physically go to the... Yeah! We actually have to physically go to the airport. There's nothing to do with going and catching up with Dan or anything. I was assuming the game was going to, like, you know, contrive a way to, like, say, you know, investigate mysterious Brotherhood signals and point you straight towards Cambridge. But it's not. It's actually saying go straight to the bloody airport, which is interesting. Oh, and also, on the way, there's another location I haven't been to yet. The East Boston Prep School. Now, this is on my map because I overheard someone talking about it in Pickman's Gallery, suggesting there was, like, some, like, super badass something raider camp there. So that's actually quite interesting, and I'd quite like to swing by it, because there was the implication it was something a bit special. So Bunker Hill strikes me as a good point to start off here. Just kind of head up, around the bridge, past the East Prep School, and onto the airport. Works for me. So, leaving Bunker Hill, it would seem that I need to head north to the shoreline, and then I could follow that around to hit a bridge. There should be a bridge somewhere around. Yeah, I can see it in that direction. We're a little bit careful here. Ooh, a legendary raider. right there. Perfect. A legendary basic raider is just the sort of thing I like to see. That's basically a free bit of legendary gear. Can I get a grenade all the way over to him? I think I can. If I can get a grenade all the way over to him, then he's going all the way over that sort of way. Yeah, see if we can get... Yeah, we can drop a grenade right in on top of him. And that'll be a sneak attack grenade, by the way. Lovely. Oh, he's mutated. He actually survived that, did he? Alright, fine. Get in there, 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 get in there. Are you okay? He's not reacting like you see me, but alright. Let's just get some bleed damage on him. He'll go down nice and quick. You must be a high level one. I think he got himself maybe slightly pushed into the furniture there. Alright, lovely. And a Vaxed enhanced switchblade. Again, that's not actually that bad, but a switchblade is never going to be as good as a combat knife. So, yeah, not even that terrible, but I very much doubt I'll actually end up using it, unfortunately, there. Never mind. Ooh, a drug den over here as well, just across the road. Nice, I'll gladly go and clear out and pick up some new drugs. There's definitely someone in here. And there might even be, as this looks like it used to be a comic book shop, a good source of, could be a comic somewhere in here. Oh, double dose of Psycho. Right, just go upstairs in third person camera, nice and slow. See if we can, we can get something. Raider Scavvy. Oh, sorry, I always call them Raider Scavvy. Apparently they are Raider Scavvers. I've been, like, misreading that for hundreds and hundreds of hours. You just didn't see me. Well done. That's a waster. And then you've got you've got one of those guns with a ridiculously long title. Recoil compensated, powerful pipe, bolt action, something, 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 a rifle. Lovely. Do any of you have drugs on you, by the way? I'm going to be honest, I'm only really here for the drugs. It's all about the drugs. And then... No, nothing. It was literally just those doses of Psycho. Ooh, but there's a bottle cap mine here. Good, I could do with getting some supplies of those back up. No drugs. This drug den had like 2 doses. Oh no, there's something here. Some Mentats and buff out and 2 doses of Psycho downstairs. Not exactly spectacular. Come onto the roof, however. I'm vaguely hoping there might be a few more drugs out here. Well, there's at least a scout. No, I don't have a 0% chance to hit. I don't have a 0% chance to hit. Well, I've just stabbed him. You see, game? I totally had a chance to hit. Settler. Someone yelled, do something. Who's... Oh, flip! I just fell down a building. Oh, but I actually did surprisingly well. Super Mutant. Settler. That's a lookout. Okay, that over there's the USS Constitution, which is really awesome, but I don't want to do that right now. Somewhere around here, there's some sort of... Excuse me! No, excuse me! No, you're going to die now. You're apparently, like, chasing a settler or something. 4 will do you. And then... Oi! No, don't shoot me while retreating. That's cheating. There you are. I think I've just got his gun off him. Beautiful. Disarmed him. He's dead. I think I may have just been a big damn hero and saved a settler, which would be nice to think I just did, but I can't see where the settler is, so... They even get away without giving me a reward. Never mind. Lucky? No, I was hoping for a fragmentation grenade. Sometimes you get a grenade, single grenade off super mutants, which makes them worth killing, but never mind. Alright, over the bridge if I don't find any more interesting buildings that I want to, explore, but doesn't seem so. I could go and get the... I could just go and hit the fast travel location. Actually, I don't need to hit the fast travel location. It's so close by to Bunker Hill. I don't even need to bother, like, you know, worrying about fast travel locations or anything. I do need to worry about this, however. I believe this corner of the map, though the game doesn't like the loading screens, it's the south half of the map that's the dangerous one. I swear that, like, over here, on the far east of the map, there are some dangerous things too. There's, some dangerous robots, some dangerous creatures. I've seen death claws floating around. This is not an easy bit of the map at all. I'm not even sure what that building is, actually. That's interesting. Okay, no sign of any trouble yet, and the brackets are all stable. We should be fine. Now, according to my map reading, if I just follow this road up, and then loop round the outside of that thing, whatever this is, just some ruined housing. I saw the brackets twitching for a second, but not much. There's some sort of packing thing over there. Nothing major. A farm. There's that's the farm logo over here. Well, that's not too bad at all. If I could just pick up a farm, yeah. In all fairness, it's probably worth just passing by a farm around here anyway, because this is the sort of area where you might theoretically be sent by Preston Garvey sooner or later anyway. Oh yeah, actually, he's presumably Idiot. Oh, that's the name of a Brahmin, isn't it? That's one of the traders' Brahmin. I don't know if it's like one of the named traders who wander everywhere. If it is, this could be a useful thing to just kind of county crossing. County Crossing. Have I ever been here before? And if so, are you an important name trader? Which one are you? Caravan Guard, Caravan Guard. Dot Weathers. Oh, you're not one of the better ones. Because you're the... yeah, you've got the one who sells the drugs. But sadly, I'd be more interested in the weapons. Actually, no, I've already run into Cricket, the weapons one. I'd be interested in running into Lucas. Because obviously, you may remember, I already did. Picked up something really good. And then immediately lost it because I died. And then he hadn't spawned again. But never mind. So this is just here. Just a crappy little farm. Don't need to worry about that. Don't know what these are. Some old power generating things, I guess. Looks like that Eastern Prep school I was mentioning is pretty close, given that's moving on my compass and it's got quite a strong outline. I do like how you can tell how close something is based on the outline. That's quite good. It might be this big old building here. It's got railings around the outside, which could be a mark of a school. Yes, East Boston Prep. We've got ourselves a big old school here, and this is presumably the front, because it's got, here we are, and it's got lights. We just don't normally set up lights. That's all a bit unusual. Traders welcome. Why do I get the feeling that this is actually a very clever trap? That's actually quite clever. If you're a raider and you just wanted to mug kind of passing caravans, you know, set it up, make it look really appealing, set up lights, just kind of write traders welcome on the entrance, and they'll all come inside, then you just ambush them. Because they'll just have to kind of come in funneled through a door, and you'll have a nice ambush point on them. Alright, well this is a big old building. Let's see what's inside. No sign of anything yet, but the brackets are shuffling. There's something alive in here, and there was a clear implication in Pickman's gallery that there were some particularly hardcore raiders in here. Combat positions. I hear someone. Okay. And then you also said, I hear someone out loud really, really clearly. So you probably should have done that quieter. I'm walking into an ambush here. The question is, can I ambush the ambush if I move slowly and subtly enough? Sign of any. This makes me a little bit nervous. I'm too much of a flimsy glass cannon to be ambushed. What if I go upstairs and thus potentially I get above the ambush? Then just check there's nothing around here. Or up here. No, we're good for now. In this here school. And that is there's some chimes over there. I'm close by to something that might hit me because the brackets are getting very close to the centre of hidden. I mean, offensive, it wouldn't be... Aha! There's one over there. Fine. Okay. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if I got spotted by one person, because then if I went into caution, they'd give away the position to the rest of them. Right, disarm the chains. There was someone over here. I just saw you. There you are. And then we've got... Oh! There you are, one raider. No, we're just going to get behind you. Stab you in the back. Lovely. And then one right here. Get behind you. There we are. And then that's teleported out the way. And that means I'm not in danger. So basically, it was in that corridor. And then I teleported straight back out again. Oh, he doesn't know where I am. Perfect. Because basically, I just used the blitz and then the second blitz to teleport back out of the way again. That person's going to head over here. There's only one... There's only one actually there. I'm just going to follow that person in that case. And then, yep, there you are. You are another scaver. And this might be a sneak attack for 6.2, thanks to the bonus damage on Pickmans and everything all added together. We're into caution, but that person is on this level. We're now down to just one. And go, 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 go. And just get in there. That's just a double-barreled shotgun. The hat is doing me the world of good. Then we've got through here. How many more? Oh, bloody hell. It's a bit of a heavy area, actually, more than I was expecting. Right, okay. There are indeed quite a few enemies round here. Over the top, over the top, over the top, round the corner, round the corner, round the corner. Let's let my action points come back for a minute. Oh, the camera's not really playing ball with me. But there's one person, and there you go. You're going to go down nice and quick. Raider scavers. These are quite high scavers, in fact. And then through here. Then we've got... Oh! Grenade! Oh, flip mine! Right, okay. Problems everywhere. We're in danger. I could do with being not in danger. That's a random attack dog. Fine. 2 hits. And then we've got... Oh, another grenade. They are throwing grenades like crazy. Maybe I should just loot around the back here. Loot around the back here for a sec. Give myself a little bit more protection. He'll come in here in a sec, but I don't think he knows exactly where I am. No, or if they do, I'm going to be able to get the first shots in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, super fast ones. Legendary slow time. Oh, apparently I was really badly injured there. Oh dear. Right, okay. In that case, the fastest things that I've got in terms of healing are... I'm not sure if you're actually allowed to stack. How far you're allowed to stack, like, a food item and a stim pack. I'm going to see if you can. So I'm going to go over to a quantum and a normal stim pack. And then I'm going to go back into... Yeah, get back over. Oh, flip, that's a mine there. Ouch. Bloody hell. There's mines. Oh, apparently I'm back into legendary slow time again. But everything else looks like it's on a different floor to me now. And we're coming out of danger. One more, but you're just a scabber. Get in there. Stab, 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 stab. Lovely. And then... I think... everything else is on a different floor. 5 left. We've done a good job there. Just kind of... Melee characters are really, really good. Especially with... Well, melee characters wouldn't fundamentally be good. But melee characters with Blitz are fundamentally very, very good at being able to just kind of hold out positions and always get the first hits in and so forth. Now, they're still on the move. They're still in caution, but they are the floor above me. There is apparently a 3rd floor which they're on. So, ooh, a blood contract. Double stim pack. Some good stuff here. Good source of leather, this. Let's have a look see what the blood contract says. Can I just repeat my utter opposition to the fact that there is no longer a dedicated kind of notes tab, and that the notes you do find, there's no way to arrange them by order you pick them up like they used to be in Fallout 3 and New Vegas. You just have to remember what it was called. With my blood, I do swear my life to the judge and his jury until the end upon pain of torture and death. Indeed, some sort of like creepy badass raider cult thing. Mongrel meat. Let's just quickly get all of this stuff. Now, you're all going to be not on this floor, are you? You're all going to be on the next floor up, I believe. So we should be fine to just go about grabbing a whole bunch of ammo and other stuff we can sell later. There are mines all over the place too, which is unfortunate. And then we've got more mines there, but luckily they're pretty easy to pick up. I'm pretty sure I've got one in here. That's chained to the other side. That's like an auditorium or something. There's only one, I think, left downstairs at this point. So I just need to work my way around to the auditorium and find them. I've just found some chained classrooms around here that make me think that actually I need to drop down from the floor above into a room to open it. We need to do that old trick. So here we go. From this corner room, there's a drop down into here, which lets me access a whole bunch of presumably corpses that were just dumped through this hole, but also gets me into a room that I had no other way of getting access to. And that indeed gets me round the back of one of the chained up doors. Perfect. So that opens up an area I couldn't have got to previously. Very nice. And this also gets me a machine over here. It's a book return terminal. Excellent. I don't think I've got any books to return. Actually, I might have a few. I might just have a few, though. I'm going to get the explosives first. So I have given an overdue book back and got 5 tokens, but I don't have any more books to return, so okay, fine, I got at least 1 there. Okay, next. So that brings me down to the 1st floor. And I believe now I need to do the same. I love these areas. These are my favourite areas in all of Fallout 4, where physical space in decrepit buildings, interesting stuff is done with it, which you've got to figure out, okay, if I can't get into this door on the 1st floor, could I go up to the 2nd floor, find a way to get above where I am, and then figure out how I can drop down into it. Now that is just space that I absolutely love. It's great. Now I believe I can do the same here. The auditorium's chained off, but if I go this way, I can drop down and open it from behind. Can't see a nice soft way to get down though, so I guess we're just taking the drop. Shouldn't be too bad, and you are just going to get knifed. Didn't even see me coming, did ya? Lovely. So he goes down silently. Nobody cares. Another fragmentation grenade for you. Up to 21 frag grenades. And with the 75% damage and extra radius on those, I should show off the new radius, because that's pretty damn good. And once again, just double check we've got no mines, because there are mines in this area. Open up that, and we've now opened up a new area again. A weapons workbench. Very nice. So now, given that the lights are on, I'm guessing, given that this is people who had sworn... Yes, these people had indeed sworn to be part of the judge and jury, and I'm guessing executioner too. Because if we look here, this person, I'm guessing, was indeed put on like a little show trial and executed. So yes, they've kind of found this school auditorium and thought it was like a pre-war justice building and kind of clung to that idea, which is kind of cool. So yeah, we found that little execution arena. Now, up to the 3rd floor, and then I think we can finish these guys off, in fact. I think there's only like 3 of them left, so with Blitz, and potentially with, ideally, I'd love to do it with a single beautifully placed grenade, and that would be magnificent. We might well be able to just, yeah, finish off all of this very, very quickly now. There we are, 1 scaver up top. We'll get knifed and killed very quickly. Down to 2, and we're still in hidden because he got killed before he could do anything like shout. Oh, I love stealthiness. I tell you, I think most characters in this game would benefit from a secondary kind of melee or unarmed focus. Oh, stabbed your head right off. Beautiful. I think we're down to 1, and then yeah, 1 more there. Didn't hear a thing. Because like most characters will probably go for relatively high agility and go for ninja, because even gun using characters, like everyone will gain advantage from ninja. But ninja just syncs up so well with melee characters. Even if the melee character you've got has really low strength, like you still probably have access to armorer and to big leagues and to Iron Fist, because they're on like strength, you know, 1, 2, 3. So even with low strength, I would say just because of the 10 times benefit, the silent kill is so worth having. I would just like, I'm probably going to, on like whatever my main optimized final character build I decide is my favorite build for this game, I will probably have melee weapons as a secondary option for me to use. I just think it's fantastic. Anyway, terminal here, let's see what we can learn about this area. So this is people who tried to break him down with isolation, but he responded to fire, signed the blood contract after we burned the soles of his feet a couple of times, thanks us for the food afterwards. Okay, someone else. Little reaction to broken fingers, couldn't stand tooth removal with pliers, signed the blood contract after starvation and threat of losing 4th tooth. And then killer. Guy must have been killing for a while with another crew. Bastard smiled at everything we did. He liked getting tortured, spit in our faces. We had to put him down. So yeah, these guys put out a reputation for being like a really tough group of raiders. And then everyone who came up to them, they just tortured them until they were kind of broken down enough that they were loyal to this blood contract. Almost more like a cult than a gang, really. So the top floor here was kind of converted into this... Oh, and don't drop through there. That's too big a drop. So this top floor was like converted into the cells where they kept the new recruits and broke them. And down on the ground floor of the auditorium was where they kind of played at being judge and jury. Yeah, just 1 person in here, but we're almost done. Caution, not danger. Where are you? Are you the big boss? No, you're just a scaver. And you're already damaged for some reason. I don't know how you're damaged, but you are apparently. I think that might be the last of them. Beautiful. And a big chest to loot at the back. Oh, not much to be honest. Just a pocketed reinforced combat armor chest piece. I will actually take that. I'll take that because if I decide to put on that the baseball uniform I got, then I will actually need a I'll need a chest piece to go on that, because obviously Grognak's armor currently is filling the chest piece block. But if I were to be wearing that, I'd actually need one. Oh, hello. What are you? You're just a bloke holding some bourbon. Fine. And then at the end of the school, there's a door that leads up onto the roof or something. Might be more raiders up there. Need to be a little careful yet. Nope. Doesn't seem like it. Just seems like this school was... Ah! The school was pretty much destroyed. Because what actually happened in the end was a plane hit it. That's interesting. So yeah, there's that's what actually happened to the majority of the school and why the school's not as big as it initially looks. The centre of it was completely destroyed by a plane that was being knocked out of the sky by the nukes all detonating. Lovely, because as people tell me, nukes typically detonate not on the ground but in the air because they're more destructive that way, so it would knock lots of planes out of the way too. Nice. Well, that was a fun building to explore. I do enjoy buildings that have their own little kind of stories and narratives you can figure out just by exploring and like reading the notes and figuring out just what's going on in general and looking at what the room's been converted into. Very cool. But let's not forget the main thing we're supposed to be doing right now, which is we need to be heading towards the airport. And obviously we can just head towards the giant thing in the sky. To be honest, that kind of works pretty well as a guide to making sure we're going in the right direction. If we just head towards the giant sky thing, that should actually work pretty darn well. So there's the airship and there's the airport. We want to be probably approaching the airport, you know, let's just put weapons away. Let's just wander up to the front gate. Let's not accidentally trespass or anything, because I'm completely unknown to the Brotherhood of Steel. No enemies around here or anything, right? Okay, here we are. So this is the front gate right here, and I've never seen this before. I've no idea what's about to happen. Obviously, we are welcome to the Boston International Airport. And if I just go up to the front gate, are you guys gonna be nice to me? Just check the Brotherhood Knight. Yep, he's green, not red. I will hopefully get a warning before anything else happens. I will gladly walk into the searchlight. I've got nothing to hide. I'm not trying to sneak in. I just want to... Hello? Are you willing to be friends with me? Hi? Hello there?
This area is off limits to civilians. I order you to stand down and tell me what you're doing here. Immediately.
I'm just curious. Yeah, I just want to know about the airship, thank you.
I was hoping to track down the owners of that huge airship.
Well, you found us. And since this is a military installation, this is the closest you're going to get to her.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, my husband was in the military. Maybe I'll join. Brother still. Maybe I'll join up.
Well then, maybe I'll have to join up.
Well, if you made it this deep into the Commonwealth, then you obviously know how to handle yourself.
She came
With
round
your
fast.
experience, you might actually fit in with the Brotherhood.
Really
We're always
fast.
looking to add a few more brothers and sisters to our ranks.
You're really not. You're famously isolationist, but all right. Yeah, I'm interested. And will it get me up there?
Will it get me aboard that airship?
If you live long enough to make the rank of knight, you'll have full access. Head over to the Cambridge police station and look for Paladin Dance. He's in charge of our new recruits, and I'm certain he'll be glad to have an extra gun on his team.
Oh, that's a little bit disappointing, actually. That actually, yeah, all that's going to happen is they are going to... they're just going to push me straight back to the Cambridge police station after all. I was actually hoping there might be some alternative... like an alternative quest or something I had to do with them. Like, I was vaguely imagining I was going to come here, she was going to say no way, huge number of raiders or ghouls or something was going to charge in, I was going to help them take them down, and they were like, oh wow, you're really quite impressive, why don't you go speak to our recruiting sergeant in the airport or something, but no, sadly, it's just straight up back to Cambridge. Worth remembering, of course, in this universe, I've not been to Cambridge at all. I specifically avoided it because I was kind of curious as to what would happen if I did. But no, instead, we just now need to head from Oberland Station pretty much straight over in that direction. You're the super mutant encampment, aren't you? You're the water purification place that Grey Gardens is interested in. I think you are. So you might be super mutant. So I'll just work around you. And instead, I believe if I just head straight towards the quest marker, I should pretty much run straight into a bridge. Into oh no, that's the brewery. That's the Beantown Brewery in that case. Okay, fine. I'll just hit that as a fast travel location, though I don't think I need to do anything with it yet. There we are, Beantown Brewery. Bridge right here, possibly with a dead gunner with a note on him halfway across it, and that might be a fixed event. This is where I ran into that last time, but it may have been a random event. No, I don't see anything, in fact. And we're getting very close to Cambridge already. And obviously we'll be needing to protect, or rather help fight, against the ghoul incursions. There'll be a massive amount of ghouls swarming into the area. Now, because of that, I actually have a Ghoul Slayer's polished metal left arm. So normally I would have Sentinel, but actually I'll take 15% straight up damage reduction against ghouls instead, and just kind of head up this way and find our way to the Cambridge police station. This is... Oh, you might actually want to do it this way, because literally just going to the airport then coming back was just an extra 350 XP. So that's actually not a bad little bonus amount of everything to have. Ooh, that was close. Blimey. Yes, indeed. And is that the Brotherhood place right there? I just need to get all the frag mines, because I like frag mines. Mines are good, as we demonstrated with... we demonstrated just a second ago. Where are we right now? No, this is the wrong side, isn't it? Yeah, I want to work around the back streets and stay out of the main plaza, because I want to head to the police station, obviously, and that will be most easily accessed by going in. Is it this back street right here? I think this might be a back street that leads actually around into the police station. Yes! Yes, it is. Hello, Cambridge Police Station. I will gladly help out. And, oh dear. Roamers, let's see. So we've got 1, 2. 2 hits against a roamer. Yeah, 2 hits against a roamer will be fine, unless occasionally it's 1. And then you've got no arms left, you poor thing. I think both of your arms had already been blown off. So now we just basically stay back. I think, actually, because I've been a bit slow to get here, Dance is already on the ground recovering. So 1 for you, and then, yep, fine, and then how many more? Okay, Dance is recovered. It's all roamers by the looks of it, but 2 strikes from Pikmin's Blade is working very, very nicely. Okay. This is all going well. And now Dance is back up on his feet. I probably don't need to get involved, but I will because the experience is 15 per ghoul. It's not even that bad. I'll just quickly do some looting if it's all the same to you. Ow! Shouldn't have looted. Okay, that was actually pretty nice and simple this time. It felt harder last time. Yeah, I'll speak to you in a second. But I want to actually just finish looting these guys first. Although actually I will have some unique dialogue with Dance, because this time I'll be able to say, rather than just, I, heard your thing, I wanted to help, I was passing by, I can actually say, actually, I was sent to join up because one of your guys at the camp said they thought I'd be a good recruit. So isn't that nice?
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
You're going to turn around to me. Yes, there you are. I'm joining up because I was told to by someone at the front gate of the airport.
A Brotherhood soldier pointed me this way. I might be interested in joining up.
Interested in recruitment, huh? Well, let me ask you a few questions. Are you from a local settlement?
Sanctuary Hills, Vault 111. Yeah, I'm from Sanctuary Hills.
I'm from Sanctuary Hills, on the other side of Concord.
I've seen the location on our maps, but I've never visited the area myself. There isn't much over there.
There's something happening nearby. Well, I'm guessing that we actually do indeed need to do the usual mission over at ArcJet, so never mind, we may as well get on with that.
I've been trying to send a distress call to our vessel at Boston International Airport, but the signal's too weak to reach them.
So yeah, some slightly different variants in the dialogue, but mainly it's going to work out identically to how you've already seen. We're just going to end up doing ArcJet. So yeah, sure, I'll be sarcastic, but I'll do it anyway. It is admittedly a little bit odd that they're still kind of doing the whole, oh, we've got to send a distress signal to our vessel at Boston International Airport, and it's like, well, actually, guys, I literally just walked there, presumably. I mean, sure, I fast travel, but presumably, canonically, I had to have walked, so there's nothing else I could have done. So, you know what? You could just walk back with me, but whatever. Let's get some holotags, by the way. And level 23 with Call to Arms. May as well get another level under my belt. Lovely. Now, I wasn't originally planning on doing this, but as I've just spotted it's available, Rooted 2 is actually available and was last level as well. So now, while standing still, 50 damage resistance and 50% more damage with melee and unarmed, which is just such a power increase, it's crazy. Rooted 3, by the way, is remarkably disappointing. So while standing still, you may automatically disarm enemies that use melee weapons against you. So basically, you're permanently using the... Is it duelist? I think it's like the duelist armor. You've basically got a permanent duelist effect on you, which is so feeble. Well, it's alright. But level 43 is just not worth waiting for. If it had been available at maybe level 29, maybe, I don't know. But no, it's just not very good. But basically that's the best of Rooted that we're going to get. The police station's very worth looting, by the way. There's a load of really good stuff just dotted around all the evidence rooms, for example. So definitely bother to kind of explore all this firmly as well. If nothing else, there's a good supply of drugs. Oh, and just to clarify on Rooted 2, by the way, as I'm now standing still whenever I look at my inventory, Rockville Slug is now up to 180 base damage, which is just beautiful. Pikmin's up to 84, and General Chow's Revenge, which I am of the opinion appears to be doing bonus damage at least against Gen 1 since, up to 157. Magnificent.
Hold up. I think we're being stalked.
When you say stalked, you mean there are guys directly ahead of us? Not really a big deal, is it? Hang on, just, you're going over there. I think there's some guys over the top. I'm just going to toss a grenade over there. And, oh, that's a big old explosion now. Right, coming up on ArcJet. This is obviously, on the way. There's not really much. There's a few dogs, a few raiders. This is actually a very, very short mission, all things considered. It's there's really not much that goes on here. Aside from, one, maybe two sort of risky fights, it's also pretty darn safe, because the game's anticipating that you might well stumble across this pretty early game. So obviously, after a very brief little intro to this mission, for the most part, things start off properly after we actually get to this room, where we have to open up this door, and things will start heating up straight afterwards. The next room, I do believe the next room is actually the only difficult room in the entire thing. So open that. Open the door. Yep, fine. And now get ready for a grenade in there. Bye. And that will do a good amount of job. Screw you. Oh, you want to go toe-to-toe with me in a melee fight? Well flipping done. And then one more. Get over there. He had all... Oh, I missed... That was my kill. Kill stealing. Boo. Yeah, he already had lost a fair bit of his health. The range on the new grenades is really rather amazing. It used to be glitched, by the way, so when you took rank 4, you lost the benefit, but that's been fixed now, fortunately. So, luckily, now you can just go straight... Just stop running ahead, alright? I'm busy. You know what? I think under that much fire. I think... He's under a lot of fire right now. And then you round here. You're almost dead. Dead. And then... Oh, careful. Blimey. Take that out. Are there any more synths around here? There might be a few synths around here. I'll just leave it to him. I'm more interested in the loot than anything else. For reasons I will explain at the end of this episode, but I've got a very particular reason I'm suddenly very, very interested in some loot. Copy of Tesla science right there, but obviously worthless for me, but maybe more useful for you. Couple of turrets ahead, he says. He just charges straight into them with his power armor like the big dumb meathead he is. Maybe I'll just quickly turn those off for him. Obviously, next we've got the bit where we'll just kind of go through here, all the synths, ambush Dance, and then we hit the button in order to fry Dance, because I don't like him very much, but never mind. There's a junk jet here too, but it's very heavy, and junk is way more valuable just being used for crafting than being fired, so, you know, was useful. The rocket launcher was, you know, quite good in the early game of Fallout 3, not so much in Fallout 4. Generators reactivated with this novice locked terminal. Engine core power restored. Obviously, a huge number of synths decide to show up. I don't know if you decide to. You can even actually go and help. Kind of curious as to whether you can. Hang on, I'm just going to check. Grenade prepared and grenade. And quite a few grenades down there. So more over there and over there. And you can just keep killing them. You can just keep killing them and just obviously, you know, doing more and more damage to Dance as well. I'm not sure they actually stop. It looks like they are actually infinite. So, you know what?
Looks like we've secured the core.
Oh, no. Uh-oh. Maybe, yeah, leave this room. I'd say leave this room. Actually, you know what? No, you get to stay outside. I'm sorry, Paladin Dance. It was me or you, and possibly you could have got through, but I decided against letting you. Bye. Actually, I think he's fine. I think that closes both the doors. So I have just basically decided to... So yeah, we have at least confirmed today. You can, if you want to, just kill enough synths and that's the matter over. So for once, I haven't fried Paladin Dance. Which is lovely of me, quite frankly. Possibly the first time in the history of everyone playing Fallout 4 ever that Paladin Dance just didn't get fried in the basement of Arcjet there. Lucky, lucky him. I think that also hopefully helps demonstrate just how powerful and with what a huge range my grenades have at this point. Which is, yeah, that they were able to do all of that. Also, it's slightly ridiculous that there is an elevator here at the bottom of the area where you test the rockets. That's slightly ridiculous. And just one final room remaining as Paladin Dance catches up to me. Obviously, we have got these guys, but now, over here, hello, have a grenade, guys. And you're all dead now. And one more over there, far side. And another good amount of damage there. We should get some... We should get share of experience, actually, for all of those guys, I would imagine. Yeah, okay. One for you. Oh, look at that. That's good. Dead. And then we've got... Can we get to... Is there only one left? I think it's only one left. Hello. I'm here. Hello, 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 hello. No, don't shoot me. I'm not even a member of the Brotherhood of Steel, you know, yet. Deep range transmitter is a quest item, so weighs nothing, fortunately enough. And then let's get out of here, indeed. So, out we come. And now, obviously, I will be given the option to join the Brotherhood of Steel. But let's see if I get any unique dialogue, because I already know about the Brotherhood of Steel and already asked to join. First up, obviously, we get Righteous Authority, which we can't actually use for anything, even though it's an amazing gun. Great gun. Brilliant little thing, yeah. Just the critical shots thing on the laser rifle. Very powerful early game.
When we met at the police station, you told me you wanted to join the Brotherhood of Steel. Is that something you're still willing to do? Or should we just say our goodbyes?
Okay, so a very slight bit of unique dialogue there if you've already asked about the Brotherhood of Steel. Yes, I would love to join, thank you. Call to arms completed. Nice pile of experience there, not a bad amount at all.
I'm going to recommend you to be awarded the rank of Knight. Now, nothing's official until you speak to Elder Maxson, but I wanted you to be the first to know.
That is impressively fast. I can't remember if he always does that immediately or if we've accelerated to that. No, he doesn't normally. If you go to him in early game, you just get like the rank of Initiate. You need to earn your way up to Knight. But I think the game in this case has escalated me straight to Knight, so that if I'm not interested in doing any more quests with him, I can get straight up onto the airship.
Now, I've received orders that we're both to report to the Prydwen. However, If you want to run a few ops for Scribe Halen or Knight Reese first, they could certainly use your assistance. I'll leave the choice up to you. Let me know when you're ready to mount up.
You know what? I can't be bothered. Instead, I've decided to go straight to the Prydwen. Though, I've no bloody clue how you can possibly have received orders for me to go with you, because we've established that you can't communicate with Boston. Oh, Shadow of Steel has now triggered. You were physically incapable of contacting Boston Airport, because that was the whole reason we got the deep range transmitter. You've only just handed that over to those guys, so how did you get orders exactly? No, never mind. You know what? The game's just bending over backwards to try and make itself work, because it was expecting me to have spoken to this guy already. Yeah, sure, let's go. I can't wait.
Yeah, can't wait to get up there.
I felt the same way the first time I saw it, too. I've received orders that we're both to report to her immediately. Follow me up to the roof of the police station. We're going for a little ride.
When you say immediately, do you mind if I just kind of grab a quick 6 hours sleep anyway? Because I'd quite like it to be nice and light for our ride. Yep, he did indeed decide to just hold the ride for 6 hours for me to actually just get a quick nap in. Beautiful.
That minigun in front of you is loaded and ready to fire. If you spot anything hostile during the flight, I suggest you put it to good use.
I know I've only recently joined, but we really need to discuss my tactics, because I have a bit of an objection to using a gun, I'm afraid. You know, I did wonder the first time I played this little section whether I just missed something, because I didn't spot, like, a single enemy. And I was wondering if, like, some were supposed to load in, but just didn't. But, no, it would seem on this ride, too. I haven't actually seen a single enemy on the area below that even if I were using guns, I'd want to be firing at. I just don't see anything, so I'm not quite sure. I may be missing something. Oh, there's one over there. Hello. I probably shouldn't shoot at that over there. That will probably go down quite badly, I'm guessing. You know, I wouldn't mind if I could just kind of pick out that person who sent me on this run around at the gate of the airport. If I could just maybe shoot her down, but sadly I suspect I'm not allowed to.
Alright, soldier. This is the moment when everything changes.
No, I've got a very different philosophy. I've been repeatedly told on many occasions that war never changes. And there we are, the Prydwen has been found. And presumably, yes, there indeed, I'm guessing another vertibird was nearby. Might be pulling into one of these other slots in a second. Hello, you must be Lancer Captain Kells.
You don't look much like a soldier to me.
Hey, mighty armies have been walking into battle wearing fedoras for centuries, I'm assuming. And of course, Automatron is having his little speech about how much he hates the Institute. So, he's done. Let's have a chat with him ourselves.
I care about them, you know. The people of the Commonwealth.
I don't know why you're telling that to me. I've literally only just joined. I've no idea who you are or your history or whatever. So now I'm just going to quickly meet up with all the crew members just because, you know, to get Tour of Duty done. It's some nice, easy, free experience. And I've done exactly what I wanted to do there by completing Tour of Duty. I've just leveled up as well. 24, nice, important level. And Show No Mercy has begun. Obviously, we know what that is, though I will be doing it in a slightly unusual way, I believe. Now, leveling up, and there is one particular thing I want to take now, and that is at least the first rank of Science. Obviously, I could have taken, actually, I could be up to rank 2 of Science by now, but instead, we're just going to take the first rank of Science. And the reason that we're going to take the first rank of Science is because, of course, when this video goes out, tomorrow, Automatron will almost be with us. So yes, Bacon is stepping into Automatron. We will still be using all of the no guns rules. I will be allowing myself a robot companion, which sounds very, very cool. I will try as far as possible to do a robot companion that seems to be kind of complying with the no guns thing. I'll go for like a melee robot as far as possible. But if that turns out to be just completely impractical, I'll probably allow the robot companion to have guns, because I just kind of want to play with the new DLC and see all that all turns out. But I'm guessing, because it involves crafting a robot, you're probably going to need at least some science for the best robot. So I have started, yes, putting at least 1 point into science there, and I'll probably put another point into science later. Some toy rocket ships and some nice drawings. Nice drawings of a cat and a rocket ship and a planet up here for no well-explained reason. Lovely. So I'll probably have to level up again and get another rank into Science. I don't think you'll really be needing Science 3 or 4 to have a good time in that DLC, by the way, because the recommendation that I've seen so far seems to be that it's for characters of level 15 and above. So as we're like coming up on level 25, we should be absolutely fine to be getting through it. I don't think it's like for extremely high-level characters only, so I think that will be absolutely a-okay. So yes, tomorrow, Automatron, no guns, with Bacon and her new robot companion, whoever that turns out to be. I'm very much looking forward to that. But yes, now we're here on the Prydwen. We've got access to quite a few stores, because I'm guessing there's going to be a lot of crafting that needs to be done. And if there's a lot of crafting that needs to be done, that means that we are potentially going to need, indeed, access to a lot of people who've got access to shipment. So between Good Neighbour and up here on the Prydwen and Diamond City, we should have enough shops in order to get the resources we need to build some really impressive robots. Plus, you've probably noticed over the past couple of parts, I've been intentionally choosing locations and missions where I will be able to pick up a whole load of military stuff, you know, circuitry, advanced equipment, and I've been prioritizing that both at Fort Hagen and then again today at ArcJet Systems. So I think we've got quite a lot of stuff, because I'm doing a melee run, I've not really been using any of my equipment. I've got a ton of, like, screws and springs and circuitry and everything just sitting at Sanctuary Hills waiting to build a robot with. So tomorrow, building a robot, Automatron, Bacon, no guns, Fallout 4, all of those things, arrange those into a sentence that'll all make sense. So that begins tomorrow, that will run through the week, possibly therefore, if that kind of goes on for quite a while, there may not be a normal episode of No Guns on Friday, there might just be Fallout 4 every day next week as we do Automatron instead. But yes, we shall see. I've no idea how long the DLC is going to be. But in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, I've been John. This has been Many a True Nerd, and this has been Fallout 4 No Guns. Thank you very much, and goodbye. Just got to weaken the base of this a little bit more. Yes! Yes! Good news, I'm protecting you! Alex Mason, the man who can literally run as fast as a speeding truck. This game is basically just badasses don't look at explosions the game, isn't it? Oh!